Solagbade here. This is a brief introductory demonstration to a new application I've just built for my use, but I also think a lot of bloggers and writers who submit guest posts will find it useful as well. Okay, it's meant to help me track the performance of the guest posts I submit and also maintain data that will allow me monitor the performance of those guest posts. It's also, for instance, the first thing you take a look at, this is the introduction screen, as you can see here. And if I click on this button, it takes me down to a small table, which I've just put here to specify the different categories, okay, of websites or blogs I intend to approach. So this is meant to be used by individual professionals who are writers or bloggers who expect to be able to monitor the performance of the guest posts they submit. So I've just put in two other categories. The idea is I'm going to focus my attention on submitting articles within those fields of specialization, and then I have this application that enables me to keep track of the blogs and websites I want to submit to and that I submit to, and also see how the articles or the guest posts are doing over time, so as to help me decide on what topics to write more frequently on. So basically this information here about the application, there's more of it on the website. I'm thinking I'll do a slideshow of some sort that allows you to read it. So I just move on. Now this is the first table. This is the main table. This is where you do most of the work, and the idea is that you just come in here and add to this list every single website or blog that you feel you would like to submit a guest post to, and of course you verify that they accept guest posts. So to save yourself a lot of time and effort in organizing that information, which can be quite huge if you have ambitions like I am, I built this table for myself. So when I click add new record, for instance, it lets me come here, and let's say I just do Phantom blog, for instance. Let me just call it self improve blog, something like that, and then I do a HTTP. You've got to start your entries here have got to be done in a specific format. This is the prefix, and then you have, let's just say it's a SE blog, something like that .com. Again, remember, this is just a dummy entry. I'm just trying to show you how I use it. Notice that unlike my other applications, I haven't bothered to put in an automated form. That's because I really don't have that kind of time anymore, except it's a paid project. So you can imagine if I was using an automatic form, it would be much easier. I could get the form to put in some of these prefixes by itself. If you check my videos on YouTube, you will know what I mean by that if you're not used to my work. Okay, now this is a write for us. This is imagine this is the page where you can find out details of how you can write for this particular blog. And then, so you verified also that they have a contact page URL. Okay, the same thing. I think I've done it. seblog.com/contact. Now I think I made a mistake here, so just come back in. It's automatically turned to a link, and I do an F2 and I just take out that 0. It's SE blog. Now let's assume this blog has a good ranking, maybe 2,500 Alexa ranking, and it has maybe a Google page rank of 7. I have a little index of my own, which is just some kind of a weighted average. Okay, so this is a performance improvement blog, for instance. I do that. Once I'm done with that, my index tells me this guy is going to have a very high rank compared to the others. And so what I do is I could decide to sort them alphabetically, but I'll do that first by Alexa ranking and Google ranking. Let's see where it goes. Okay, it comes to number 3. So in terms of the priority I'm going to place on submitting and post to get guest posts to blogs, I'm going to choose to give these guys a priority because they rank higher than all the others. So you can see johnchild.com and all the others. And so the idea is this table allows you to quickly decide, in order of priority, which would be a good place to send my blog post to. Okay, my guest post to. Okay, so that's what this does, but it feeds another table, which Anil at the Blogger's Passion, that's where I got my inspiration for that from, because I saw the list he tried to produce of over 100 blogs, and I decided I would need to create something like that could enable me to publish my own list. And any other writer could do that too. You have your own list of preferred websites, and then you want to be able to put it straight away as an HTML entry on your website rather than have to do a lot of hard work. This makes it easy. I'll show you in a few seconds in the next video.